Hey, McLaren here with McLearn, and we're going to be talking about exponents today, which is similar but a little bit different than our number system video. So you'll probably be noticing some similar trends here as we did over there. So before we get started, like we did last time, what do you notice about what's going on with these yellow boxes here? And how is that similar and different to these green boxes and these blue boxes? Now, if you are looking at this, all of these have one box here. These guys, although they're different numbers, they're all columns. This actually looks to me like I messed up. So there actually should be one more row for these yellows. Oh my goodness, how am I even gonna fix that? Um, you're probably noticing like, yeah, this should be, if we're having these kind of line up, all of this should be shifted down one. Dang. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We all make mistakes, right? So yeah, we fixed that one wall issue that we had, or plane issue that we had. So these all do line up properly now. So yeah, this is basically the exponents for 2. So if we're looking here at this block right here, this is just 2 up to the first, or up to the 0 power. All numbers up to the 0 power is just 1. And then we've got 2 up to the first power, which would just be 2. So it's basically like powers are telling you how many 2's you're multiplying by. And so if I've got 2 up to the second power, I've got 2 by 2, which is 4. Then if I have that and I times that by another 2, so I've got 0 power here, which is 1, first power of 2, which is 2, third power of 2, sorry, scratch that. Again, everyone makes mistakes. Okay, so 0 power is 1, first power is 2, second power is 4, third power would be 8, fourth power would be 16, then we got 32, 64, 128, and then, oh gosh, I can't even remember exactly. So basically you can see that these things are scaling up, and it looks like I made another error here. Let's just quickly fix that. But yeah, you can essentially see that we're doubling things here each single time when we go up by an exponent too, and you can kind of see that visually. And then if we're doing this for 3, 3 up to the 0 power is still 1, 3 up to the first power is 3, 3 up to the second power is 9, 3 up to the third power would be 27, and then 27 times 3 was that? Oh, what are those? That's kind of interesting. I've not seen those guys before. 3 up to the 27, or 3 times 27 is, what is that? Almost 90, so that's 81. And then we've got 4 up to the 0 power is 1, 4 up to the first power is 4, 4 up to the second power is 16, 4 up to the third power is going to be, what was that, 64? And then 64 times 4, gosh, I don't even want to do that math. So there's also something, other names that you've probably heard with these. 2 up to the second power is also known as 2 squared. And up to the third power is known as cubed. So if you have like a square foot, it's coming from this exponent term. And then 3 squared is this. And then 3 cubed is like that. So it's kind of weird because these are shown as cubes, but if you imagine this as a flat square, if each one of these edges is a foot long, then we've got 2 feet there, 2 feet there, but we've got 4 square feet because each one of these is a square foot, right? So we've got 1 square foot, 2, 3, and 4. And then if we've got a 3 foot by 3 foot, we could say that's 9 square feet. Or if we've got a 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot, that's 3 cubic feet, which you don't usually hear. Usually when we're talking about volumes of space, we don't usually use things like feet. Oh look, that spider's climbing on, or no, it looked like they were climbing on our of our numbers there. So yeah, that's the bare essentials with exponents and just kind of a visual for how they kind of work. Relating it to the number systems, I do want to just kind of take a little mental snapshot here and head over to there. This was the first video that I posted, but the interesting thing is our exponents actually line up with our different place values here. So remember binary. If you don't know what I'm doing, please go back and watch the other video that I did on this. We go over to the next place value when we get to our next exponent. So we started with our first place value, second place value, then third place value, and fourth place value, so on and so forth. And then I think if we get to the next cube, fifth place value, so on and so forth. The other ones, I don't know if we really fit them on there. Yeah, we didn't even get to 27 there, but we do have our 3 up to the third power, which is the third place value in trinary. And then the second place value in trinary is 3, so that's right there. So that's the yeah, you kind of get what I'm getting at, right? So we got our first place value and so on and so forth. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. This has been McLaren with McLaren.